Have you ever heard the phrase, "death comes from the legs"? It might sound like an exaggeration, but that's the absolute truth. It's precisely in the legs that old age begins to show its first signs. Muscles disappearing, slower steps, frequent stumbles, and that feeling of weakness that seems to have no explanation. The problem is that when the legs lose their strength, the entire body collapses along with them. Science has already proven it. Muscle loss is one of the biggest risk factors for falls, fractures, and loss of independence in the elderly. And the scariest detail is that this doesn't happen overnight. It's a silent process that acts every night while you sleep. If the right nutrient is missing at that time, the body starts to pull protein from the leg muscles to keep itself functioning. And that's where the tragedy begins. Many believe it's just a part of getting older. But the truth is, there is a simple, natural, and accessible action that can interrupt this process. Something any older person can do before bed without spending money on expensive supplements. And that makes all the difference between aging with strength or living limited by weakness. So I ask you, are you going to keep letting your muscles disappear in silence? Or are you going to find out today what you need to do to save your legs and your independence? The great news is that there is a simple, cheap, and accessible food that can start giving strength back to your legs within the first few weeks. The egg. More specifically, the egg white, rich in albumin, a slower absorbing protein that nourishes the muscles during the night. When an elderly person consumes cooked egg whites or a light omelette before bed, the body gets enough amino acids to rebuild muscle fibers while it rests. This means that instead of losing mass, the leg muscles start to strengthen silently. The results show up early. Seniors who have adopted this habit report waking up with more firmness in their legs, less weakness when getting out of bed, and even more energy to walk. Simple tasks like stepping up a curb or going out for a short walk are done with confidence again. This is the kind of change that transforms lives. With just 2 boiled eggs or a small egg white omelette consumed at night, you already give your body what it needs to fight muscle loss and regain vitality, balance, and independence. Now that you know what you can do to start strengthening your legs, it's time to discover the hidden mistakes that cause thousands of seniors to lose muscle every night without realizing it. And pay attention, these aren't just the obvious mistakes, but details that almost no one talks about, and that might be happening in your routine right now. Mistake 1. Only eating light carbs for dinner. Many people think having a thin soup or bread with coffee is enough. What no one tells you is that without protein, the body will look for amino acids within the muscles themselves to sustain itself overnight. And the first to suffer are the leg muscles. Mistake 2. Believing protein only matters during the day. One of the most common mistakes is concentrating all protein intake at lunch or breakfast. But it's precisely during deep sleep that the body rebuilds muscle fibers. If there's no protein available at that time, wear and tear is inevitable. Mistake 3. Relying on isolated collagen supplements. Many spend money on collagen powder, but don't know that by itself it doesn't do the job of rebuilding muscles. Without vitamin C and amino acids from natural foods, this expensive supplement gets lost in the body without delivering real results. Mistake 4. Consuming alcohol at night. A rarely mentioned habit. That little glass of wine or beer before bed can completely disrupt protein synthesis. Alcohol prevents the body from absorbing nutrients correctly, and the result is accelerated loss of lean mass. Mistake 5. Sleeping dehydrated. Water is essential for transporting nutrients to the cells. Sleeping with a dehydrated body means that even if you've eaten protein, it won't get to the muscle efficiently. A glass of water before bed already makes a huge difference. Mistake 6. Overusing medication without dietary adjustments. Certain medicines used by the elderly, like some for blood pressure or cholesterol, can increase the loss of minerals important for muscle, like magnesium and potassium. Without proper replenishment through diet, weakness sets in quickly. Few doctors talk about this, but it's crucial for muscle health. Mistake 7. Sleeping without any physical movement during the day. Many seniors believe that food alone is responsible for keeping muscles strong, but what few people know is that the body needs a signal to use that protein correctly: movement. When an elderly person spends the whole day sitting or lying down without muscle stimulation, even if they eat protein at night, some of it won't be used to rebuild fibers. It's like having bricks, but not giving the order to build the wall. The result is that the muscle continues to degrade, especially in the legs, which are the body's foundation. That's why, besides nutrition, it's essential to include at least small walks, light stretching, or simple resistance exercises during the day. This way, the body understands it needs to preserve and strengthen its musculature. These mistakes, repeated day after day, are like a silent thief that steals the strength from seniors' legs. And that's exactly why so many believe they are aging normally, when in reality, they are making small errors that could be avoided with simple, conscious habits. You've seen how avoiding the most common mistakes makes a huge difference. But it's not enough to just correct them. You need to give the body nutrients that work like natural remedies against muscle loss. In villages in India, the elderly used to drink a mixture called golden milk at night, used for centuries as a tonic. This preparation wasn't seen as a luxury, but as a true home remedy, capable of calming the body, improving sleep, and most importantly, strengthening bones and muscles. How to prepare at home. Heat up a cup of warm milk. It can be plant-based like almond or oat milk if you're lactose intolerant. Add half a teaspoon of turmeric powder. Incorporate a pinch of black pepper. This activates the curcumin in the turmeric and multiplies its effects. Finish with a teaspoon of crushed pumpkin seeds, which are rich in protein and magnesium, minerals fundamental for muscle strength. How to consume. Drink it about 30 minutes before bed, preferably warm, so the body relaxes and absorbs the nutrients better. Main benefits. This drink acts as a home remedy for the elderly. It reduces silent inflammations that destroy muscle tissue, provides minerals that improve muscle contraction and recovery, improves sleep quality, and strengthens the legs from the inside out. If the nightly drink already works like a true home remedy, there is a simple detail that can boost its results even more: natural magnesium from seeds and green leaves. Few people know this, but without magnesium, the body can't use protein correctly to rebuild muscle. It's like having bricks, but no cement to build the wall. And this is one of the big reasons why many seniors lose strength even if they eat well. In traditional communities in Latin America, it was common to consume small portions of sunflower or pumpkin seeds at night, along with a tea made from green leaves like Ora pro nobis or even kale blended in warm water. This simple habit guaranteed a boost of natural magnesium, which helped keep legs firm and reduced night cramps. How to apply in practice. Just add a tablespoon of pumpkin or sunflower seeds to your daily routine, preferably at night, along with the fortifying drink. Or if you prefer, prepare a light tea from kale or Ora pro nobis before bed. Benefits. This supplement enhances protein absorption, improves muscle contraction, prevents cramps, and speeds up recovery during sleep. It's the detail that turns a simple home recipe into a true natural protocol against sarcopenia. If you've made it this far, you've already realized that it's not age that takes the strength from your legs, but rather small habits that can be changed starting today. Now you have in your hands a simple, cheap and powerful natural remedy to protect your muscles and regain your vitality. So, don't keep this knowledge just for yourself. Share this video with your friends and family because many seniors are weakening without understanding why, and perhaps a simple gesture from you could save the health of someone you love. Also, take the opportunity to subscribe to the channel and turn on the notification bell. Here every day I bring valuable information that most people have never heard of, but that can transform your life. And remember, strong legs mean more independence, more freedom, and more years of quality life. I wish great health to you and your family. God bless, and see you in the next video.